Well, people in Stoney Creek are still coming to terms with this past weekend's horrific gun violence that left 3 people dead. And people who were in the neighborhood at the time of the shooting are describing gripping details of what actually took place. Al Sweeney has been covering the story and joins us live from Stoney Creek. Good evening, Al.
Hi there, Taz. Well, first of all, there are 2 investigations taking place here tonight. The Hamilton police are investigating the double murder that took place Saturday evening and started these tragic events. And the Special Investigations Unit is looking into the Hamilton police shooting of the gunman that brought these events to an end. When the gunfire broke out here on Saturday, neighbors could hear the shots, some thinking at first they were firecrackers.
It wasn't fireworks, it was gunshots. And then about 10:30, we were sitting out back and we heard more gunshots, about seven to 9 shots.
First, a 27-year-old woman and her 28-year-old fiancé, tenants in the basement apartment here, were shot and killed. Then their landlord, a 57-year-old man, was shot and killed by police following a 4-hour standoff. This was still a crime scene today, with blood inside the front door. As officials investigate, neighbors are providing a picture of how this tragedy unfolded. They say it started with the 2 tenants sitting in the yard listening to music. Police say there was a dispute with the landlord over a health issue in the basement apartment. Neighbors say the man was shot first and the woman ran for her life into the yard.
We heard a woman scream or someone scream, and then we seen this man run back in. It was pretty scary.
I did see a woman on the ground on the lawn, which was scary. And I saw a man come out and then go back in.
Kevin Jackasu says he saw a man in a pickup truck on the scene and spoke with him shortly after the shooting. He says that man told him he tried to help the woman.
They pulled up and he stopped here and the girl came running out of the house yelling for help. And he yelled at her, get in the back of the truck. And before she did, he come out the front door and he shot her in the back.
The neighbors say there were people standing on the street shouting at the gunman at the time. It took just minutes for police to arrive. The gunman went back inside his house and the standoff with police started. Ending when he was shot and killed by police as he fired at them. So when the gunfire broke out here Saturday night, the bullets were flying. Some of them came right across the street, at least one hitting the back window of this Audi. And if you follow me around to the front of this vehicle, you'll see where at least one bullet came flying through the front window. That bullet hit a building across the parking lot. A door there was being repaired today. No one reported any difficulty with the landlord before this shooting on Saturday.
I didn't expect nothing like that out of him. Just seemed like a pretty calm, easygoing guy.
And neighbors say this was a quiet place that's never had any trouble. So neighbors are rattled by this shooting. They say it's scary and shocking. And it's worth noting that the police say the gunman who owned these guns had all the guns registered, apparently legally.